Hello, my name is Kimberly Johnson. I am a mindset shifter, a peace warrior, and a sex advocate. I do life coaching and sex coaching here in Denver, Colorado. I want to dedicate this video to a sweet friend of mine. She has waited to have sex for years and years and years, and she has just engaged with a man in that way, and we were chatting and talking, and what I got clear about is that it takes courage. And so I want to send this to you. You know who you are. To your courage to self-preserve, to your courage to honor your heart, and to your courage to try something new. So, this video is called, Are You Bad at Having Sex? And this is the question, this is the inquiry, this is the worry that my friend had with starting to engage in a sexual relationship when she never had before. And so I want to just start by asking the question, are you bad at sex? And what I want you to do is I want you to pause and I want you to listen. And I want you to listen to the thoughts that begin to arise. So I'm going to ask it again. Maybe you want to close your eyes. Maybe you don't want to. Either way is fine. But whatever it is, get real still. If both of your feet aren't on the ground, go ahead and put both of your feet on the ground. Or if you're sitting on like a bed or something, like elongate, straighten your spine, and then listen again. Are you bad at sex? And just listen. Allow what to arise. Allow it to arise. There is no wrong, there is no right. We're not making judgment, we're simply listening. Are you bad at sex? Now, make a record of the thoughts that you heard, of the thoughts that came into your conscious awareness. And maybe in a moment, if you want, you can pause this video and you can get some paper and you can write them down. Or if you can remember, just simply remember, put them into your think bank. And what I want to say now is that it is impossible. It is impossible to be bad at sex. It is, on the other hand, possible to have disempowering thoughts about sex and how you will be at sex or how someone else is at sex. Yet it is impossible for you to be bad at sex. And I'm just going to pause and I'm going to apologize for society or for Western culture. Whatever has given you the idea that you could be bad at sex, I want to universally apologize. I'm sorry that that thought or that belief has entered into your consciousness and that you believe it, because it is not true. What is true is that you can have or create disempowering thoughts or beliefs about sex or how you are at sex. We as human beings are made to have sex. We were created to procreate. That is one of our jobs here. If you notice, everyone is having babies, or most people on the planet have had babies. That is our job. But to be bad at having sex is simply a lie and an illusion that lives here. And the best part about that is that you can work on. So, you now have a list of thoughts that popped up around the question, are you bad at sex? So you can begin looking at those thoughts. You can begin exploring where those thoughts came from or why you have those thoughts. And then what you can do is you can simply deny them. I give you full permission to avoid them and deny them. You can say, hey, thanks for coming. You're not true. Sex is the human desire. It is our natural state of being. And if you feel like you are not good at sex, it is simply easy to get better. You read books with your partner or alone. You play and communicate with your partner. You experiment and figure out what you like about your body. It's like anything else. If you want to get better at something, you can study and practice it. That is the truth about sex, and that is the truth about most things on this planet. So, the other thing I want to state, because this is something that I was saying this morning to my friend, is that with every new partner, you must in some ways relearn how to have sex. So this is her first partner. And inside of having a first partner, you must learn a person. You must learn to have trust and true connectivity with another person. The point of sex is not to be good or bad. The point of sex is to experience another person, to experience connection, to do what our bodies are calling for us to do. Sex is about learning trust. Sex is about learning communication. Sex is just learning. And sex is also fun. It's really fun if you can have all of the other elements, the trust, the communication, the experimentation, the wanting to educate, the curiosity. If you could have all of that, sex is extremely fun and extremely, in my opinion, spiritual. It is seeing another person in their truth in a different way. It is just a way to connect and see truth just like everything else on the planet. There's no way you can be bad at that. There is no way you can be bad at connecting and seeing truth, because it is truth. It is our basic nature. It is our essence. And yet, if you would like to get skillfully better, buy books, hire sex educators, go to sex counseling, experiment, speak up, communicate, share what you like, ask what they like. You cannot be bad at sex. Oh, and I forgot about this. If you have a new partner, you once again have to go through the process of relearning that partner. It's like if you get a new bike, you've learned how to bike. Okay, great. But every bike is different. The gears change differently. They brake differently. They work differently. Some are for mountains, some are for road. It's simply a new learning and curiosity. But I want to dismantle the idea that you can be bad at sex, because you cannot. If it seems you are bad at sex, there is just a lack of communication or curiosity, or you are simply believing the thoughts in your head. Sex is about being present now. So when you're engaging in sex with somebody, it is about true connection in the present moment, not about, are they going to come? Am I going to come? What do I look like? What's going to happen in the future? Are they going to marry me if I have sex with them? Sex is not marriage, people. Sex is not commitment unless you wait until marriage to have sex, and then you're already married and you're already committed. So you might as well, if you're choosing to have sex, you might as well be present with the person that you're with. And you might as well enjoy each moment. And you might as well take it on like you're a student. And that this person in front of you is a teacher. And life in this moment is a teacher. And your bodies are teachers. So may you know that you actually are great at sex. And may you know that you have all of the tools. And if you need to learn to communicate, or you need to learn skills, simply educate yourself, whether it's hiring somebody, whether it's reading, whatever it is. You have what it takes, and you are already good at it, and you are already good enough. If you are interested in sharing what came up for you, you can write a comment below. You can also email me at KimberlyEliseJohnson@gmail.com. It's Kimberly, Kimberly, Elise, Alllyse, Johnson@gmail.com. You can also find me at KimberlyCoaching.com, or you can find me on my new podcast, Navigating the Modern World, or you can find me on my blog, oneyearalone.com. Okay, go out there. If you're going to have sex, own it.